Hi, this is Chastia, and this is totally unexpected. Today is day 3 of a 4-day. I've had to have most of my teeth are having to be either pulled or extracted, or root canals, cavities in every single one of my teeth. Every single one of them. Even the ones that had crowns and everything on. And whenever you look at my dentistry and you look at my teeth, you wonder, how did my roots stay clear, but my teeth be filled of cavities? Well, I always knew that these entities were trying to take over the body through the teeth. And also, I woke up this morning with a full view of a character that was in my story, and maybe you had a character in your story, but this character in my story's name was Carlos. He took the name Ari. And I'm letting you know, mister, and everybody that's attached to that entity, because it's what it was. Everybody attached to that entity, because it's what it was, that does not contact me in the next 72 hours and make right, you're going down with them. Now, what I clearly saw is, Jesus, Yahshua, buried, and was not buried, but he was crucified with 2 criminals. One on the right and one on the left. And it seems that this is how Saudi and this entire story and the Judah line and how Elon Musk and the whole fucking thing has gone on down here. Switching with the feminine. And then crucifying over and over and locking in Mecca the true entities, the true descendants, the one that were here always to resurrect this planet and to resurrect human DNA, was always set up by these 2 criminals. But that's what they did. That's how they did it. That's why those 2 were crucified on the cross behind. And I talked about this character on the last video that I came on, because I said this one was traveling with me, and he's the one who looked like Saddam Hussein. Now the thing is, I said Saddam Hussein. That's funny. That isn't the name I was looking for. But there you go. The other character too. What was the other one's name? Osama bin Laden. I knew. I even told him. We had this conversation. I knew that Osama bin Laden, he used to be Osama bin Laden. They dropped him in the ocean, because they did. They did drop that body in the ocean on top of the core of the Watergate, where they knew basically the portal door was, in order to resurrect that character really quick. Now, here's the thing. The government is the one, I believe, that sent that character to me. But I'm not really sure about that. And so, United States government, Donald Trump, George Braun, Zulin, you have 72 hours to make this right by me. You have 72 hours to make this right by me. And then the whole thing's coming for you. Because this all started in 2019. Whenever I went to the Oasis to claim who I was. Because I had already claimed all the way through. And then I was sent to Las Vegas at the Oasis, where this character had been staying a whole bunch. This character's still traveling all around. This character was around me and pretending to be a friend, pretending to help, but he's an astrophysicist. And this is going to be a really quick video because, man, I just woke up. I just woke up because I just was shown the whole story. So since the get, what they've been doing is they've been stealing. I traveled with them whenever the government was moving us all around. When Bank of America in Colorado, everywhere that we went, it snowed 12 to 13 feet in 2020. But this was all because in 2019, whenever I went to the Oasis, this character was there. He was dressed in all red. I just went there. I didn't know anybody. This character was there with another character called The Rock. He was a fire magician. And at the Oasis is when this character was pretending to help me, was pretending to know why I was there. And at the Oasis is where a body was brought out of cryo in the main office in Las Vegas to see who magnetized to it. And I was when they did, I was pulled out of my room. Carlos had just left my room. He left a backpack in my room, but I didn't look at it. I just knew that backpack needed to get out of my room. And whenever I came out of the room to see, because he ran out of the room, and I tried to stop him really quick, and my door shut behind me, and I got locked out of my room. No shoes, no purse, nothing. At 2 o'clock in the morning in Las Vegas at a casino, where they were having a biker party downstairs with a 6-foot snake that was this huge, massive statue. And I was in the OG room, and then next to me was another OG room, and this was a character that looked a lot like Drake, and I'm hearing Rihanna. I wasn't sure which one, but I don't know. I'm just gonna go with what I'm saying because I just woke up and I was just in it. Then we had 2 OG rooms. They were on the corners, on the ends, by the fire escapes. Well, that hotel is set up on the original electrical system for Las Vegas. That's where I met this character. Whenever I got pulled out of the hotel, of course, I needed to go to the office. So I have to go walking barefoot through the hotel, all the way through the party to get to the front office. Well, I can't get in the front office. They have it barricaded. They won't let anybody in. So I tell the guy, the security guy, look at me. I don't have no shoes. I don't have nothing. I need to get back in my room. So they let me into the office. As I'm walking into the office, I feel like I'm on a movie cam on a rail. Zoop! I go straight. As soon as I open the door, it's like I fast forwarded into that office, and the guy sitting at the desk named CJ. Well, I had another CJ, a woman in Las Vegas that was somehow linked to all of this too, that appeared later on when I was at the death house at the King House. They had a friend named CJ. All of them had names that were abbreviations. But they had an old woman that supposedly lived in Vegas that appeared as even the guy that was at the desk in Vegas. So, CJ, I got locked out of my room. I look over, and to the right of the desk, there's an unconscious woman on the ground. There's paramedics in there. They got a gurney. The paramedics are sitting there talking to each other. I'll never forget. Nobody's looking at the woman on the ground. I see her. That's what they were wanting to know. They's wanting to know if I saw her and who got brought out of the hotel room. So when I see her, I point to her and I said, "What is that?" And then all of a sudden the paramedics act like I mean, there's a gurney sitting right there. I mean, they're literally elbows on the gurney. They're leaning on the gurney talking to each other. The woman's face is facing away. I can't see who she is. Then all of a sudden they start acting like they know. Oh, that's Shy. Shy, I said. Yeah, that's Shy. I said, well, what the fuck? Then all of a sudden they go like they're helping the woman. They put the unconscious woman on the gurney and then they leave. I turn around and up comes the Rock, this Rock guy. He's got Ari behind him. He has his wallet out. He pulls $200 out of his wallet. He throws it onto the desk and he goes, well, there it is, and gives that $200 to CJ. Ari behind him acting like he don't know what the fuck. Thing is, that girl laying on the ground ended up looking just like Natalie. Natalie's the one that I had to go heal in Detroit that was connected to the Henry line. Now, that's all of that story I'm going to tell right now because the rest of it's bullshit. Don't even fucking matter. Ahora se quieren torimia sate, se quieren morindia satirambo ho quirambo. How fucking dare all of them come and try to set me up as a fucking criminal. They might have been able to get away with this shit for millions of years, thousands of years, whatever the fuck. But it ends right the hell now, and I command all that entity to be crucified. Crucified! And you should too. Because this is how they've been stealing money from the 6th and 8th dimension. It's why all of us don't have anything. It's why Saudi is fucking flooding now. But then you can put that motherfucker on a spike. And government, Oscar Garcia, Krista Vu, Zulin, George Braun, Sam, all you that pulled this bullshit off and set this up in Fort Collins, because I don't know. I know Momoa went to college there, but I have no idea who is intertwined with it. But anybody that was intertwined with this and was attempting and consciously setting me up to be the crook the whole time that I was here to connect and save the spheres and pull us out of AI and do what we've done, which, by the way, if you go onto my taco, you can see how we shot down Elon's rocket. Because there's your 3 Essenes in the sky. One of us shot down. Well, that was me dealing with the dragon, dealing with the snake. It's all been going down here the past couple of days. Since I got my teeth pulled. I had to pull my fang in order to cut my connection to these motherfuckers because that's how long this has been going on. So, there you go. Anybody else want to know where your money is? Anybody else want to know? Well, then get me some fucking help and we'll go find it.